Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire at your spiritual service, and I want to welcome you personally to your July 2018 tarot reading. Before you forget, go ahead and click that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel so you can stay updated. I do post monthly tarot readings for each of the 12 signs. Please remember that these are general readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, www.sailorsolitaire.com, or you can visit my Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/sailortarot. And you may want to check out your other signs as well, not just your sun sign, but your rising sign and your moon sign to get a more complete picture of what is going on for you in July. Hey Libras, welcome to your reading. Let's get to it. I hope that you're all managing, that you're all doing well. I think it's important to remember to relax, remember to breathe, and to trust in your plan, trust in what is in store for you. But of course, we all worry every now and then. So hopefully I can shed some light, give you guys a bit of insight, some guidance into what's coming up in July. Okay. I do invite your spirit team, as well as my own, to come and fill this space, fill this deck, fill this reading for you Libras with truth, light, wisdom, peace of mind, clarity, and abundance for all of you Libras watching. Okay, let's see. Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra risings. This reading is for you. So the first card is going to represent the overall energies at play, the main theme, major lesson for you Libras. 8 of Cups. All right, this is some karmic stuff going on here. All right, this is a sign for you Libras to know when to walk away, know when to change courses, not to dig your heels in the mud, and not to throw a tantrum, but again, just go with the flow, go with the rhythm of life, with the rhythm that is all around you, the natural rhythms, okay? Don't force anything. Don't force what is not meant to be, and don't force what is meant to be. Just don't force it. Things will happen on their own time. Okay, so this is a purging, a cleansing of emotions that is necessary for you guys. Some of you Libras have been holding on to some ideas, holding on to people, holding on to this, this attachment that you have to how you want your life to be, how you want your life to look like, but if it's not working for you, you have to recognize when it's time to let go, walk away. Maybe the same door that it's closed will open in the future, but for right now, you have other paths to walk down, and until it is clear, until you'll have the 20/20 hindsight, you need to have faith that this is right for you. Okay, so if something is pulling at you, but you want to push it down, you don't want to acknowledge these feelings, it's only going to backfire, it's only going to blow up in your face. You have to own what your gut is telling you. All right, so these could be unhealthy habits, vices, these could be outdated notions, outdated belief systems, or this could be something that this could be a goal that you've had your sights set on, and you wanted it so badly, but you know, it may be time to just walk away. We can, you know, put a pin in it, pause, but you do need to walk away. So Libra, the next card is going to represent something from your past, recent or not so recent, that is going to be affecting you, that has some sort of relevance today in July, especially in regards to this 8 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Okay, so more Cups card, more water energy. This is a bit turbulent now. We're getting into the realm of emotions, matters of the heart. All right, so we're going deep. Water, we can go very deep, deep, deep into it. And there's a lot of unsettled tension, unsettled wounds and drama that is way below the surface of what you are dealing with. So there's a lot, okay? We can get deep into it. But if you want to keep things light, and this is a general reading, of course, I'll just say that your family obligations, whether that's your mother, father, whether that's your spouse or partner or your own children or extended family, or, you know, this could even stretch out into like your social circle, if you have a very tight-knit group of friends, or if you have a tight-knit work group, work family, they are getting in the way of something that you want. So I see that for some of you Libras, it's like you are sort of almost living a double life in a way. I mean, it's not that serious, not that dramatic, but I do see that for some of you Libras, it's like you know your role, know your place within this family setting, but then you kind of fantasize and daydream about a different version of you, something that is more focused on you. And I'm telling you that your obligations, your family ties are sort of holding you back, weighing you down. This could be a good thing. They could be grounding you. They could be, you know, your anchor in this turbulent sea. But at the same time, I do think that there's definitely a duality there where they do hold you down in a good way, but they also hold you back from really allowing you to explore further, to really, you know, experiment more with different things, and to just find out more about yourself, and to do what you truly want to do. So I feel like, you know, this is just sort of a long-standing thing where your obligations to family or to other people sort of are put first, put ahead of your own needs. All right, and you know, maybe that's just something that you guys need to accept, because I don't see you Libras trying to ditch your family anytime soon or at all, because you guys are loyal. You do want to maintain the harmony, and you know, it's not really likely that you're going to disrupt, you know, the status quo, or disrupt the dynamic of the family for selfish reasons, for your own benefit. You know, whether or not you deserve to is a different story, but it just seems like those are the circumstances now. And again, the door may open up for you in the future, but as of right now, it's looking like you need to be faithful enough and courageous, like trusting enough in the divine order, the divine timing of things, to walk away and to just give it up in a sense where you are surrendering to a higher power. All right, the main, or something for you to think about, something that requires your attention, something that maybe, you know, that might give you a new perspective. Just something for you guys to think about, Libras. We've got this Page of Pentacles. Okay, so This is very interesting because we have Pentacles energy. So we've got water here, and then we've got earth energy here. So this is grounding you, okay, bringing you back down. So we have these water cards here, kind of pulling you deep into your emotions, into your feelings. And you may have been tempted, or you may be tempted in July to kind of get wrapped up in that and get lost in your own fantasy and your own needs and desires. But this Page of Pentacles is like bringing you back down to earth, and it's in a very practical way where you will sort of begin to forget, in a way, about the disappointments or the shortcomings that you feel are going on in your life. This Page of Pentacles is actually a card of changing or a game changer in your career or in your home life. Most likely your work or your career or even your finances, but probably just in your career, whatever that may be, your line of work or your creativity. If you're not, if your day job isn't really the same thing as your passion, this Page of Pentacles is more about either your career or your passion. And this, being a Page of Pentacles, this is something refreshing. This is new energy coming in, sort of like turning things around. So if you felt sort of like you were stuck at you plateaued kind of thing, this Page of Pentacles is here to kind of just, throw that all away and to give you new hope, breathe in fresh life into your career or into your passion. So you have a new mentality, a new mindset going in, and the possibilities are endless. You can see, new possibilities, and your eyes are sort of like brightening up, perking up to all the possibilities, all the potential that you see now. Okay, there's a lot of like inspiration that is coming to you. And I feel like that is always something that you can think about when you're getting lost in, these disappointments in your life. If you want to call them disappointments, just sort of alternative outcomes. I feel like a lot of us tend to think about the what ifs, and, we tend to pine for things that are not in our current reality. But I feel like this Page of Pentacles is calling you, Libras, to focus on the practical things that you can achieve now and that you can you can see in your own life right now. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to give up any sort of obligations or commitments that you have. This is working within your current life, the current framework of your reality. And it's exciting. It's equally as exciting for you guys because, again, it's refreshing. It's breathing in new hope, new light, breathing in fresh air. So that's always good news, Libras. It was kind of a heavy start there, but this is just very uplifting. So now, finally, we have got the last card, which is going to represent the near future. I'd say the end of July, even going into the month of August. And we've got for you, Libras, this Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, Libra, so it's all going so well. Now we've got Swords energy here, and Swords is related to, or represents the air sign, air element, and you Libras are air signs, so this is appropriate for you. But I do see that in this case, this Ace of Swords in reverse is like, again, we're going full circle where you're feeling that sort of block. You're feeling like there's something blocking me, and that's not a very good mentality, good way of thinking. Instead of focusing on things that you cannot do and things that are preventing you, things that you can't really necessarily control, you should be focusing on the things that inspire you, things that you can do to kind of itch that creative urge that you've got for you without having this negative mind state. All right, so I do see that that sort of hope, that inspiration could potentially be short-lived if you don't nurture that hope, that inspiration, that creativity. All right, and if you choose to kind of get pulled back down into your unresolved feelings, and it could be a good thing, you know, to go back so that you can solve some of these unresolved dramas in your life, these unresolved just disappointments, you know, facing those things and really getting to the bottom of it can be a good thing. And we want to be careful of how you are approaching that. If you are sort of approaching the possibilities or the what ifs in the past with a mentality that you should have done this, or look at all the things that have held me back, and you're sort of blaming other people or blaming yourself, blaming, you know, circumstances for your life now, you know, that's not really going to be a productive way to solve these things. Just sort of removing yourself from the situation emotionally and being a little bit more detached from the past, and just really observing, really exploring that side, free from judgment, free from you know, relating it back to your life now in regards to, you know, who's to blame. You know, I feel like you can definitely go back and look at those things and think about them. But again, you want to bring it back to a more inspiring, more optimistic sort of mentality instead of bringing you down, right? Because that sort of attitude is not going to help you in terms of your happiness in any way. It's only going to just, you know, bring you down. So we want to bring you down in a sense that we are grounding you, and we're kind of you know, making things practical and down to earth for you. But you don't want to be burdened. You don't want to be feeling heavy with all this regret or guilt or resentment. All right, so we do have a lot of potential for some very inspiring things here, some productive things where, you know, it's going to be such an exciting time for you. Just don't get caught in the trap of holding on or blaming people, getting too wrapped up in the past, too wrapped up in your emotions, okay? Just honestly focus on what you can create, focus on the new instead of the old. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope that that reading was valuable and that you gained some insight, some clarity, some peace of mind. Any questions or comments, don't be shy. I love hearing from you guys. If you liked the video, give this video a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, give this video a thumbs down. But do me a favor and tell me why you disliked this video. So again, don't forget to subscribe. I do post monthly readings for each of the 12 signs. And if you would like, you can follow me on social media on my Instagram account or Twitter. I want to wish you all an amazing, fabulous, gorgeous July. Take care.